Guys, name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and it is finally time. He is finally here. The brand new Intelligence Goku Black that transforms into Rose has finally been brought into the data download. We can finally see everything about him and all of that. So first, before we actually dive in, a huge shout out to my FGC. That's how we are seeing these Dokkan attacks right now, the transformation and all of that, as well as another huge shout out to Goresh on the Dokkan subreddit for the proper translations on what exactly this guy can do. So to start things off, we had already seen his card art. It's very small, very pixelated in the V-Jump scans, but we had already seen it and it is absolutely beautiful. It is also worth noting that his name is Goku Black, so before you ever awaken him, you can totally farm him up similar to how you would do the physical one, which is pretty legit. So to start things off, he is the Time Traveler's leader. Which is, when you hear it, you're like, hang on, what? We're gonna talk about the actual category in just a second. You may not be like, hey, hang on, what? But you might be kind of like, can that really be enough to supplement a full category? And surprisingly enough, it actually can. So he's Ki +3, HP attack defense plus 150%. He also boosts extreme int, Ki +3, HP attack defense plus 90%. So they're going back to the 150 here. I didn't really know what they might do because they gave Metacooler 170 across the board to Frieza Clan. So it's definitely interesting to now be back with the Intelligence Goku Black and seeing them give him the 150 across the board. I kind of sort of expected him to be a 170 lead, but that's neither here nor there. I'm fine with it. This category is going to be ridiculous either way, so it is what it is. So first super attack is his Black Power Ball, which causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly raises defense. The quote here, since Goresh actually included it, I will include it as well, is understanding Goku can help me grow even stronger. As you're watching super attack, I feel like you can kind of see why he might would say that. They did some incredible animations there of kind of switching between Goku in his normal gi and of course the actual outfit that Goku Black wears. It looks pretty great. Actually, I mean, I had some high expectations. Rose, I feel like all of you guys can kind of agree on this. Goku Black, well, not everyone. I guess not everyone loves Goku Black, but I personally think Goku Black is one of the greatest additions to Dragon Ball in a long time. Maybe one of the best things to come out of Super in general. So I had some pretty high expectations going into this, whether it be the transformation, the new super attacks, because I knew we'd obviously be getting two since he did transform. And I feel like they absolutely delivered on all levels here because those super attacks look great. Anyway, so understanding Goku can help me grow even stronger definitely somewhat makes some sense here. Passive on this guy, you guys are watching the super attacks there, are the power of Saiyans and Gods. Attack plus 40% at the start of every turn with a cap of 120. So basically by the time he has come around for 3 rotations, he would be attack plus 120 and critical hit chance plus 5% for every attack received at a cap of 40%. Definitely intriguing here to be seeing him with not a whole lot of defense, right? It is definitely intriguing, but I guess it is what it is. And then transformer conditions are met. Transformation conditions right now are transform after 6 turns from the start of battle when HP is 80% or above, which is actually great, right? So the thing that sort of always held back the LR Vegito and LR Gogeta is that you have to get to that 6 turns, and then once you're there, you have to be down to below 50% HP or not. That's not exactly easy on Batara or Fusion. Both those teams have a ton of health. Both those teams, you know, all of that. So the fact that it's 80% or above is, I personally think, is a lot better. It's still a bit of a, you know, like 6 turns. That's a long time into it, but I guess it is what it is. Links in the Sky are Cold Judgment, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, and Fierce Battle. Nice that they included that Prepared for Battle on there for him, so that way he links up a little bit better on his team as we're about to take a look at that. Categories this guy fits on are Batara, Realm of Gods, Future category, and then of course his brand new Time Travelers category. But then once he actually transforms into Rose, right, the transformation actually happens, you're past that 6 turns, all of that, his super attack then becomes Fierce God Black Kamehameha, which it's like a mixture of his sort of attack from his AGL Rose attack on top of the Black Kamehameha, like all together, which is it looks really cool. Like, let's just be honest, it just looks really awesome, or at least in my opinion. Granted, here lately, I've like pretty much been loving everything they've been doing with super attacks. Like the hero stuff was great and everything else, but anytime they do all those cool sort of, you know, animations, it's not just the basic stuff that we've seen for so long, and they do all these cool sort of, you know, cuts and everything else, like it looks great, and it works in Dokkan so well. Like I love it so much. Anyway, Super Fierce God, or not Super Fierce, Fierce God Black Kamehameha causes miss damage to the enemy and greatly raises defense. Quote on this guy is, "At last I've completely made Goku's power my own." Pretty dope. Passive on him is my Resolve and Beauty. I love it. Own attack plus 150%. Critical hit chance plus 50%. And extreme class allies ki plus 3. Links, he loses Cold Judgment and Fear and Faith for Super Saiyan and Kamehameha. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's actually, he's pretty cool. His holdback here is the 6 turns. I can absolutely, as hyped as I am right now, if you can't tell, I'm extremely excited about this unit. That can't be overlooked. 6 turns is a little intense. Like, it really is. It should be like 4. Like, just stop giving these units these 6 turn limitations. Make it 4. 4 is great. I see Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta transform quite a bit, and it's not even a guarantee. It's a chance too, right? Whereas with this guy, it's after 6 turns from start of battle. If your HP is 80% above, it's literally going to happen. But like, I see SSBE Vegeta happen a ton, but you add in that extra 2 rotations, it's possible you finish the event by then. So anyway, there you go. That is the brand new Rose. Let's actually talk about the category though that he's in. It is a huge category, surprisingly big category. 160 plus different cards are available to you in this category. So it is time travelers. You think it might be somewhat limited, but I guess they are literally taking into account if it was a character that ever time traveled like at all, it is included into this category. So as you can see there on your screen, that is every single unit available to be used there. So we've got all the SSJ Bardoks, all the Trunkses, all the Cells, all the Boos, like Bojack is there. Also this category has a ton of LRs, of course. All the Goku Blacks are there, everything like that. Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. It's pretty wild, but something that I think is kind of funny here is that since technically in Heroes, the thing that they're mostly doing is time traveling, since you're traveling between all, you know, that's the whole point of Xenoverse, right? And these are Xeno style characters. All of them are included in this. So if you get those Heroes characters, you can then use them in this category. Like, what? I guess we should have seen this coming. Now, this category is going to be pretty decent. You're gonna be able to build out a lot of the same teams that we've seen a lot of the other teams that Rose's been on, but I think that this one has enough more that you can kind of sort of branch out and not build. I mean, that's kind of the thing that people say about ROG and Patara, is that when it comes down to it, you're having a lot of the same sort of rotations that you had in the previous one too. So it's kind of nice. I think they're including a little bit more here, so you can kind of get away with running a few more different style rotations. You know, I won't necessarily break it down right now. That's not really what we're trying to do here. I just mostly want to take a look at the actual category itself. I will say we've not had a new LR in over 2 months. The last LR that released was the LR Goku and Frieza that came out on like September 14th-ish on, of course, both versions at the exact same time. When this releases, which this launches, I probably should have said this already, this launches at midnight on the 29th of November. That's what its time is set to right now. That could potentially change, but it should be here within a little bit more than 24 hours of when this video goes live on my channel. So if you're watching this the next day or anything like that, this card is literally going to be here like tonight on the JP side of the game. But it's been over 2 months. So by the time this launches, even then, we'll be within 2 weeks of it being 3 months since we had an LR. What to you guys makes the most sense for them to launch an LR to be included in this? The one that was included on the actual LR campaign that is not launched yet, LR merged Zamasu. So I'm hoping that with this category, this new Rose, I mean, I never thought I'd really want them to launch an LR because we just felt like we kept getting a lot of them. And I know we just got the free-to-play LR Vegeta, but they've not launched an actual summonable one since LR Goku and Frieza. So I'm thinking, potentially, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, as soon as I said that, LR Merge Zamasu might very well be the next LR. Or we don't get one. They're waiting for the Broly stuff. But my guess is that next week we'll be right here, or maybe 2 weeks from now we'll be right here talking about a brand new LR Matsumatsu coming to the JP side of Dokkan Battle. So anyways, guys, there you go. That is all of the new info over the Goku Black. That's all the new info over his brand new category. And of course, my small sort of speculation there on the brand new LR. If you guys are new to the channel, consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button, joining the hashtag NanoFam today. Consider slapping that like button as well, guys. I am super excited for this unit. Of course, you guys know I will absolutely be hopping in, summoning on. We've taken on the new event. We've taken on all kinds of new stuff and checking the unit out here on the channel. So if you're gonna be here for that, consider subscribing, all those things, guys. Have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Again, one more huge shout out to Mai and Gresh over in the Dokkan server. Links to all that will be down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.